live again. Hey guys, I am back and I just went to Illuminations at Botanica tonight. And so I guess I would I gotta change my background, I think. So I think somehow somewhere around here. Or maybe not, I'll just have to keep it none. I'll turn on my camera. Yep, that's what it was, Illuminations at Botanica. Texan. Hey, Gabe, I went to Illuminations at Botanica today.
You did?
Yep. And now I'm looking at where I could volunteer for the model railway thing. Train garden volunteers. There it is.
Wow.
I'm gonna try become a member.
I'm eating popcorn right now.
I might have to keep this up. And purchase gift membership. I think I might have to keep this one up. ATSF 5750-704.
Of course it was.
And speaking of which, I saw a KCS unit and a Norfolk Southern unit while passing the Union Pacific yards.
Nice. Is it? I want to show these engines. It's gonna be so cool. Not the right one.
The Ion de Sodor Beta.
Sodor Beta, huh? Whoa. They have a Super Chief. Nice.
They even got these 4 Annies.
Wow.
I'm drinking fruit punch.
I'm drinking ginger ale.
The SpongeBob Express.
The Canada Dry. Oh, wow. SpongeBob is an engine?
As an EMD passenger diesel. Well, here's an Australian steam locomotive. This Ivor. There's the post-red Duchess. BR Green Duchess. Oh, what happened to this Class 37? I gotta put it back right there. City of Bradford. Is UKBL Stepney in the Sheds?
Yeah. Early trains content rocks.
However, I'm gonna try my streams there. UKBL.
Wow, those were the days back then.
Jonathan.
Hey there, what's up? Wait, are you watching?
I just went to Illuminations at Botanica.
That's good. Wait, what channel is this video on?
I'm trying to look for the UKBL.
Wait, I think I saw you were watching a video by Crazy Joey 104. I've heard that YouTuber.
UK MSC Noodle announcement. There's the UKBL duck.
That's good.
The UKBL duck looks really nice.
Yes.
Indeed.
I hope the Thomas UKBL models will be available to download for Trains 2 for iPad. Hold it down. Hold it down.
This one has Thomas's Bachmann buffers.
Oh my god.
Now Thomas has metal buffers now.
I'm gonna try UKBL duck.
Alfred?
Yes, I know, it's Alfred.
I prefer Alfred in his green livery. I will do a custom showcase on him where the next custom showcase will probably be the last video for 2022. Around next year will be the custom showcase. Will probably be on Alfred, probably where Alfred will cause the next round to happen.
Yeah.
Similar to how Mega Hedgehog X had included an Alfred model that he included
Alright.
Here's something.
one of his custom
A
showcases.
McGandy Duke. Also got 2009 Duck, Jonathan.
2009 Duck. That looks cool.
Here's the early version of Duke. Here's 2009 version of Duck. SI 3D 2009 styled.
Yeah. I hope the SI 3D version of Diesel 10 will be available to download for Train Simulator 2 for iPad.
But his wheels are slipping.
Available to download.
Also, Doc has the Magic Railroad puffing sounds. There's Invisicab.
Alright, Invisicap. It was amazing. Invisicap.
Trevor.
Hey, I'm back.
I went to Illuminations at Botanica.
That's cool. What's it about?
They have these lights showcasing at Botanica.
Okay.
I'm also showing some forgotten trains content like 2009 Duck.
Yes, and I'm kind of looking for the Solar Island 3D Diesel 10 and hoping that it would be available to download for Trains 2 for your iPad.
Oh, Trevor, look what I got.
Cool. It's a class 15?
Class 20.
Oh, class 20. Okay. I was trying to remember what the number of it
I
is.
swapped the buffers from the diesel engine, put them on the Thomas model that I had, and put the Bachmann Thomas buffers on the diesel. So that way Thomas has proper buffers now.
Also, 2009 Duck has Magic Railroad puffing.
That's
Whereas
cool.
here's
I
the
like that sound.
early version of Duke. Duke in real life.
Yeah.
There's the early McGandy version of Duke. I'm gonna try the MST Noodle Lady with the actual filler caps right here.
With amazing Invisicap. And with amazing Invisicap, it locks into place and holds on tight.
Check out what I'm drinking.
Canada Dry.
I'm drinking something too. It's A&W Root Beer Zero Sugar.
Wow.
I'm drinking fruit punch.
What?
I'm drinking fruit punch.
Well, that's cool.
Also got the the first version of Thomas's snowplow. Right here.
Mhm.
It kind of looks weird, to be honest.
The UKBL Thomas.
It kind of looks like the Hornby Thomas.
I agree.
Versus the MST Noodle Thomas.
I don't know why they gave the MST Noodle Thomas some moving eyes. Like, why they had to reskin that model.
It's this. It's the same for the MST Noodle Percy. How they're somehow wider.
And speaking of Canada Dry,
Don't have MST Noodle James, but I do have the MST Noodle Edward.
Classic music. I love that logo. It's nostalgic.
It was Strand Home Video, aka Video Collection.
Yeah.
There's the Henry MST Noodle Henry.
mm-hmm.
I think the face kind of creeped me out when I was younger.
And MST
Why
Noodle
is it-
MST Noodle Gordon.
Well, at
Yeah.
time to time, I got used to the MST Noodle Henry face.
I don't have MST Noodle James yet, but here's MST Noodle Toby.
Mm-hmm.
MST Noodle Oliver.
Why does the black and white Earth roll on screen and suddenly go plastic? The plastic.
There's MST Noodle Oliver. He has the express passenger head code.
Come to think of it, that planet with the plaid on it looks similar to the Canada Dry logo.
Here's the MST Noodle Old Shape Henry.
Yeah. But why?
Why didn't they
Look at
introduce
this.
that before in the
Yeah.
original? I mean, good thing they
Yeah.
decided to do it this version.
There's
More
the
efficient.
here's the UKBL Edward.
That is how you do a Hornby Edward.
This, Trevor, is Hornby Edward done right.
Yeah.
And there's the SI3D Edward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I miss the SI 3D models.
Here's the early version.
Why couldn't they introduce a fun, exciting logo that got you excited to watch the video, like Pickwick?
There's the MST Noodle Bill and Ben. There is MST Noodle Bill and Ben.
Yes, I know.
Now
If
that's
I
a
had to
logo.
choose one, it should be the Video Collection 1984 logo.
My favorites are Strand VCI and the American Strand Home Video logos.
I got two favorites. The one is the VCI logo, and the second is the Anchor Bay Entertainment logo.
This MST Noodle, Donald and Douglas.
My favorite one has to be the Pickwick logo.
There's MST Noodle, Donald and Douglas.
Yeah. Oh yes, I know those models.
They have the
Chinese
Wait,
Railway.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Hello.
Here's the MST Noodle Duck.
Nice.
Fun fact, that model of Doug appeared in one Trains Railroad Simulator video that used to be on YouTube, but
We're doing this, Sayori.
it was never on YouTube ever again because of the music being copyrighted.
Here's the UKBL UKBL
Derby Ring.
Oliver
You guys check out
UKBL Oliver.
J17 and 18.
Do you remember that thing to build the roller derby rink?
I do. I mean, I don't
Um,
want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that episode.
Here's
all
my
right.
18 and 19
Look at
games.
those. Look at those. The gold details on that.
Oh my god.
Look at UKBL Oliver.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
18 and 19.
But UKBL Oliver is definitely the best one I have so far. There's we got UKBL Salty. We have UKBL Stepney. The UKBL Old Slow Coach. Like
I plan on making a custom old slow coach model.
There's UKBL Molly.
Oh my god.
UKBL Molly. Wow.
What? What is it, Siri? Like, well, other UKBL models do I have? What is it?
Is that a character from The Secret Life of Pets?
Yeah, it is.
I don't want to talk about that either.
Snowball.
But there's a UKBL Derek.
Derek.
Yep.
I love that. So you can just go do some training while I play Trevor and everyone from.
And there's UKBL Toby.
Toby.
It looks really sad though too.
You can change his faces though.
That is the best Toby model so far.
Yep.
Released on SI3D.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God it was released on SI3D 2006.
But what do you think of this character?
I think
it's a bit mid for me.
But what do you think of this character?
He said it's a bit mid for him.
Okay.
We got Gordon's special coaches.
Trying to tell him to know.
The Reddick James coaches. What? Got a sincere.
Hi.
Hey again.
It's Ginty.
Yes. Genti Dementi.
But I can only have 6 ATSF.
Of course.
And when Sayori comes back off, to tell her that at this stream that I can only have 6 people up here.
Sure, I'll watch. No worries.
The 7 plank hit era, you can choose. You can change the livery from blue to red.
Nice.
For
Also,
the
keep in mind I don't really have much
rusty
time
trucks,
because I have limits.
black, brown, and green.
What the?
Since I completely forgot that hit air existed.
Whoa. This is 5.
What the?
I'm gonna have to get to
No.
what lady would look like pulling pulling a something for the first time in ages after she's back in Steam again.
Yes,
I
and
think
It
it's
doesn't
speaking of
look
just
that
filling
bad.
someone's profile pic.
It doesn't look that bad, to be honest.
I agree. And speaking of that, I'm still writing the script for my Thomas and the Magic Railroad Looney Tunes crossover right now.
I'm not trying to sound rude thing, but I don't really like crossovers.
I respect your opinion.
How come you don't like crossovers?
I don't know. To me, they're just bland. Like it's just one cartoon mixed with another.
It'd be copyright
So they're
infringement.
saying. So what you're saying is it's interfering with the with of how the show would be going if it was different.
Yeah, technically.
Also, the puffing sounds on Lady here are the same ones that are used on Percy.
Why Percy of all engines?
Well,
I edited to have the same puffing sounds as Percy, like the ones that emit from Thomas. Whereas the per puffing sounds in it should be the ones emitting from James. I'm gonna try Razorback. Razorback Classic. If this will load properly.
I have committed Genty moment.
We're on an Australian route.
I just like it when Jinky was trying to smash into Thomas Thomas, you've been gentified.
Also, fun fact: Genty and Poke are actually friends with Percy.
All right.
I thought Thomas was killed in the basement. I've heard watched.
Also, my brother said hi.
Mm-hmm.
Percy.
I'm gonna try SD 40-2.
I prefer to watch the old episodes instead of the new ones.
I'm gonna change the liveries here. I have 3 A4s, which I think should go on a world tour. It being the Sir Nigel Gresley, Bittern, and Mallard. What game are you playing, Jonathan?
Blue Train with Friends.
The winter update.
Yep.
Now we try the Silver City Comet cars, since if they would actually get restored in time for Mallard's Australia tour.
Mm-hmm.
Then go to NSWGR, that being New South Wales Government Railways. And these will be the last two coaches we're going to put onto the train for Mallard's Australia tour.
Coach Trevor, I have
Yes?
some really good news.
What is it?
My mother Heidi Fry bought me an old style Pearl James.
That's cool.
Whereas Bittern's
Because
for
my Hit Toys Trackmaster James was having trouble gripping on each slope of my layout, so that's why I'm replacing it.
Yeah. Eventually, I'll have to replace my Bachman Thomas in case if it wears out, because Bachman trains don't last forever.
Yeah, I know.
So this would be Bittern's Australia tour consist. And for Sir Nigel Gresley, it'll be the same as the one in the States. BNSF of 8-9.
Like, close your eyes.
Let's doing. I would like for these locomotives to come to Australia.
September 10th.
Like for example, like Sir Nigel Gresley having a USA tour, like getting all the European rolling stock left in the States, and then making his touring around the States, and then coming into Australia. How about that?
Good.
Yeah.
The same would go for Bittern
Very
and
good.
Mallard.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go.
Me too. I have to finish my movie script.
Yeah. I'll stay here for a while.
All right.
All right,
Good night.
guys.
Okay, bye.
There are the three famous engines at a station in Australia. Session options as the sun sets. For their first evening run. Sir Nigel Gresley will start off first. Amtrak.
SCP-40F. Oh, yes.
And finally is the Mallard.
Oh,
With a new
yeah.
How about that? Another group of British locomotives on Australian rails.
Nice.
Cool. That'd be nice.
Like them going at their top speeds down the main lines. We've got Razorback Railway. Mm. Here's the Razorback thing. There's an Australian locomotive. With a lot of empty hoppers.
That's quite a lot.
This could be the American equivalent of Hector.
Yeah. Except that the real Hector is a British design.
Maybe they should have one of the American hoppers disguised as Hector for a next Day Out with Thomas event.
That'd be cool. Yeah, it makes me jealous of the UK when it comes to their replicas. Because they have more than America does.
And I've been looking up to a familiar shaped lorry. To a Scammel Scarab. There's this one being preserved in Sri Lanka. It kind of reminds me of it does look familiar. Because it's Madge's basis. I have a concept for a new anime episode. What if this Scammel Scarab, which is Madge's basis, if this will load, like the one that's preserved in Sri Lanka was shipped over to Japan and got an overhaul to redress this match for the Japanese Day Out with Thomas events.
Yeah.
And we'll haul the second batch of Peter Sam's. And right here, think that Peter Sam had two of his brothers were shipped over to Japan right here. Like they actually worked there. Both of them should, if they were never scrapped, then one of them could be sent to Fuji into Thomas Land in Japan, whilst the other one could be at the UK Day Out with Thomas, the Japanese Day Out with Thomas events at the Oigawa Railway. As I said here, it should be refitted with voice clips and even use the same whistle as Freddy.
Yeah.
Whereas the same thing will be done with this snub-nosed Lori being
like Madge.
Because it's her basis right here. So the meme, and we'll haul the second version, and we'll call the other member of Peter Sam's bases. It'd be like cool truckings, but in real life.
Yeah. And there's also a UK theme park in Japan
that has the same that has Bulgy's basis. It was right over here. It was used Bulgy's basis as an ice cream stand, right there.
Yeah.
If they should have used this one instead of an original design by the Japanese for the Japanese Day Out with Thomas events.
Yeah.
And refitted with voice clips. Like if the Evangelion series continued, it'd be like have Madge and Peter Sam replicas versus Bulgy versus the Bulgy replica. And racing down all the way from there all the way to Senzu, which is here. That's what I call cool truckings, but in real life. And for the miraculous Lila scenes, and for editing, she's often a liar. That's why they call her Lila. And like in Miraculous Wichita, you'll have one scene of me making fun of her because of her name and how she tells lies. Oh,
Miraculous
training.
Ladybug.
Training. Kagami in training. They're inside Adrian's room. And inside Lila's room is the Italian flag to represent her nationality. Because she's Italian, so I'm guessing she's a Southern Italian. And Amtrak. So here's the membership at Botanica.
Whoa.
So inside membership tour. See what I did to that was volunteer train garden volunteers.
Whoa.
And it said become a member and purchase gift membership, individual +1, I don't know.
What?
The close-up of Lila's face. I thought I saw freckles on her, but turns out she doesn't.
Not exactly.
Mm, uh, mm. my theory. So for me making fun of Lila again, my lines would be, maybe if you didn't tell lies, then your name wouldn't be Lila. Like I'd
Good
roast
one.
her. Like I would roast her. And other scenes, her her at this Lila at the football thing. Hmm. Well, Gabriel's voice sounds kind of like George Carlin when you listen to it. Maybe I should use the George Carlin Uber Duck voice and Adrian's dad Gabriel.
Yeah.
Yes. And and what if the characters had Uber Duck voices?
Ow. What do you mean? Check on me right now. Oh, no.
Uh, you see, that that design of an engine looks way too modern and too Japanese. Like, this is why they should have added the TGV in the first place. I mean, you got buffers right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they were in, if these characters were actual locomotives, then they would definitely saying bust my buffers. They even have translating bust my buffers into French.
Yeah.
I kind of found it cringe that they stuck that horn on Lila's forehead. Oh, that could be cringe right there. They've also got Which Way Now, but with Toby's new shed music.
Yeah.
Like Rusty using Madge's theme throughout the episode. Like Thomas used it in Toby's new shed. Both he and Toby used it at the beginning of Tram Trouble, and Toby used it in Toby's Triumph. What if Percy used that theme?
Yeah.
I don't see how I don't see a problem why Percy would use Madge's theme. And yeah, Fergus's theme right there from season 7 by Robert Hartsham was reused for Sir Handel in Charge. I think it was the first. I think I did notice this before I watched that episode.
Yeah.
Um, maybe a lot of Scammel scarabs are preserved in the UK, but they should redecorate one of them as match for the UK Day Out with Thomas events. Maybe for the next Audrey extravaganza. Like if they would drive it over to Towyn in Wales. How would that be? They should repaint one of them, those in the UK, as match for the next Audrey extravaganza.
Yeah, I agree.
And adding a movable face with movable eyes. Now they could even have the race the train thing as the miraculous app. You can choose between different characters. So
Yeah.
the one that we're choosing first is Hawkmoth. Like, actual crash sound effects are used when you hit something. Next one character is Zoe. She looks very similar to Starlight Glimmer's Equestria Girls design.
Yep. I like Equestria Girls.
Next character is Julika, who has a long hair and she's that emo type of girl. And Zoe also transforms into Vesperia. Um, and so here's Chloe in Chloe's cowgirl-like outfit. So that would be and how their bodies are statues in this scene. Their bodies are just statues.
Yeah.
It might have been. It'd be like it might have been hidden by Doof's Freezenator ray or something. I don't know what my miraculous superhero form be, but it would have blue skin somehow. And her with Lila, she's like, "Surprisingly, didn't make a big impression on me." And then she's like, uh, uh, but, but, but Natalie in the series, her name is spelled with a TH, she is, but she's somewhat a neutral character. And Chloe's mom, Audrey, she'll attempt to fire people if they doesn't do anything she wants. Mm. Well, it is, even though the text is written in French. Mm, it's, and Miraculous is also available on Watch Cartoons Online, which is somewhat, which is a great touch. New York United Heroes. And, but and this one definitely has one of Marinette's best faces in. And first sees Adrian on the plane. After he says, "You're sitting next to me." And then Alia just there, she's almost like her voice sounds exactly like a grown woman. And then other good funny Marinette scenes where she's like and then her face turns red. And then would come out a Thomas character whistle. Which one would it be for that?
Thomas's whistle?
Which would be used, the same one used on the 241P class if they had steam locomotives in this series.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Or even Lady's Whistle, since that one was sourced from a French locomotive as well. And out right there comes Majestia. And it comes and Alia's faces, she's Alia's one of the funniest faces right here.
Yep.
If I can get it. And there's the Supergirl herself. Um, it was French American Week. I don't know. So far, the plot of Miraculous Wichita will have some of the characters of only a few of the characters getting onto the wrong plane. Those, of course, being Chloe, Zoe, Sabrina, Audrey, Gabriel, Felix, and I think somehow so clean she would somehow sneak in. Okay, and just imagine to see what it's like. And up on Up on the top floor of Chloe's hotel is the pool. Though in the season 3 finale, it was filled with balls. Also upstairs is the piano. And you can see there Kagami's eyes look more Chinese than Japanese. Right here. It'd be like, Chinese Sailor Mercury isn't real. She can't hurt you. Chinese Sailor Mercury. Miracular. You've also got some giants, so why not? So why not choose? So why not include the Polar Express puffing sounds as some footsteps here? If they had something like a giant metal thing in here, then that would have the same puffing sounds as the Polar Express. Those sounds too were also used for the footsteps of giant robots.
Yeah.
It was also in Jurassic Park 3, used for when the boat at the beginning strikes a rock into here. It was also used in the Iron Giant, used as the footsteps of that, used for the footsteps of the title thing. And Family Guy, it was used as Joe Crippletron's footsteps. They were used as Joe Crippletron's footsteps.
That's a good episode.
Did you notice that it had the Polar Express puffing sounds in it for the footsteps?
What'd you say?
That the Polar Express puffing sounds were used as the footsteps of this.
I didn't know that. It's been a while since I've seen this episode.
Maybe there should be the footsteps of me when I'm somehow turned into a giant in miraculous Wichita. And then the boat hitting the rock sound will also be used for me hitting another part of my body. Or another footstep. And then one of the characters would get onto me like this, and then take it for the win. I still think I'm still mixed on this now. If I ever think about volunteering there. Oh, eBay. I want to do some things on eBay. Hornby Toby. Since I seen a Hornby 3-pack of Toby. It has him with 3 troublesome trucks. That's another item I would want to get, along with the Hornby Thomas 3-pack featuring him with Annie and Clarabelle. These packs you might not have heard before. Or you might not have seen before.
Yeah.
Although Oh, but the front coupling on Thomas is somehow missing on this one. I'd be thinking I should get one that does have the front coupling. We've also got the Royal Mail Percy and Royal Mail James. Like they even come with the characters themselves. And it's from this Hornby souvenir cover. It even has the picture of the Flying Scotsman on there, or another A3 Pacific. It could be the Scotsman himself. Yeah, the Reverend W. Audrey's last name is misspelled here.
Yeah.
It's the same spelling as like in Cody's mom, Audrey Bourgeois. But in the Royal Mail version of James, it's the same thing right here. I don't know when they're gonna make have the Royal Mail Thomas out on eBay. A stamp collection. But it'll be the first items I would get, Royal Mail items I'll get from the UK. First one to own them outside of the UK. The Hornby radio control with sound system sets. Hornby Toby with radio control and sound system. Hornby radio control and sound system. It's, even though this doesn't have any diesel sounds, it only is equipped with steam locomotive sounds. But it'll take them a long time to get from the UK to the US. Like if you order them off of eBay, that is.
Yeah. Well, I wish I could get some Hornby items, but they're too expensive and hard to find.
I got for Hornby Edward, I would think of making this into an OC, since his design isn't right. What would you say?
Could you repeat that again?
That making the Hornby Edward into an OC, since he's the wrong design.
Yeah, I agree. They should do the same for Emily.
That they should make her into a Hornby lady. What she was originally going to be based off of, a Great Westerner.
Yeah.
And there's the new Hornby Edward. I guess that this repaint of Edward should I think white, and it should, and for new English name I think it should be called Lawrence. No, naming this after Phineas and Ferb's dad, since he's also British.
Yeah.
And for the Hornby Emily, they should use this as a custom Hornby lady. And that's what I said earlier.
Yeah.
Hornby duck. Also got the Hornby Thomas HO custom Hornby Oliver. This is a custom right here. Customs on eBay it makes eBay better. That's what I would have to say.
Uh-huh.
The Hornby Thomas Fine Scotsman. There's the new in box Fine Scotsman. Good. New in box. They've got Hornby Henry, which it would be great since his basis is preserved. They should redecorate one out of the 18 and repaint it as him for the Dow with Thomas events in the UK. Also,
Yeah.
and same with the Hornby James, since one of his bases is left preserved. I'm gonna try Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway Class 28. Even though the Class 27 is partially. They should have used this one as James for the UK Dow with Thomas events.
Yeah.
Like, no, like nothing bad ever happens to Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. It meme originates from Clone High.
Yeah.
Like nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Yeah, that I remember that meme.
And train's route. The driving on an iPad, that's what Merritt uploaded. Like, there's the Santa Fe Super Chief. And 4 hopper cars in the siding. It's up. Then you get those 4 loaded hopper cars. In class LMYR class 28 versus class 27. If it will load again. There's It has the LMS lettering. And that siding has no buffers. They also got the Home Alone 4 final battle. even though Chloe's mom in Miraculous is also from New York. There's Dash 8.
Oh my god! We're killing.
I actually cracked up at this scene right here.
Oh my god!
And then it almost sounded like one of those rough biffs here. That is right here. We've also got I'm in the country, and the sound's cut off for that.
Yeah.
In Home Alone 2 final battle. I don't know which. I don't know uh, which villains will be used in Percy's Home Alone 2, Percy's Home Alone trilogy. Which, but I guess I might be some diesel engines.
Why? Oh my
I think I
god!
would think of using Devon the Demonic Diesel and Alfred for this.
What's your favorite Home Alone movie? The first, second, or whatever?
I don't know, but there's Devon and Jason Sheeran's OC, one of them being Devon the Demonic Diesel.
Oh my god! I'm gonna kill that thing.
And there's Alfred, him with Alfred. There's Father Ed. Okay, Edward from a different universe, and the Phantom Tram. There's Father Ed. First blue, then this shade of purple, and then dark purple, and then black.
I see.
Then comes Prometheus, who is actually class 40. Anti-Aaron Bird Emma is Father Ed. And right there is Diesel X. Is Diesel 10 from a primitive world.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak. He only communicates through growls, grunts, and roars.
Weird.
And Capulet being a twin brother of Duck who works on the Great Western. Because the many siblings of Diesel 10, and there's Diesel 13. And it's Diesel 1. Diesel 2. The C40-8W.
It's C41.
The Diesel 3, aka Eric.
Oh. Oh my God! I'm gonna kill
The
him.
Diesel 4, aka Emma.
I'm gonna kill these both.
Diesel 3 was the first model to be still functional.
Nice.
And Diesel 4 resides in France.
Nice. Oh, you're getting nervous. See you guys soon next time.
And and for Thomas's heartbreak is Emily was acting out of character like she was on Diesel 10's side.
Yeah.
And for his error series, they've also got Diesel 20, aka Grim. And then Timothy attempts to recruit Grim. But he still has Thomas's faces when he still talks there. Even though his eyes change back to innocent. With Diesel 13 there. And there's a story of Diesel 13 with Father Ed. U360.
Yep. I'm in it again.
We've also got an unknown Japanese, but with the Dr. Livesley meme.
Yeah. That's cool.
Nice.
You know, the day out with Thomas.
Whoa.
We're going to the steam locomotive of Demon Slayer. It's JNR C62 again. The Caldy Mountain Railway. We also got the anime Girls und Panzer. It's like it's taking place during either World War I or World War II.
It's more like World War II to me.
Every time she speaks Russian. It sounded like the Jupiter whistle patch if I heard it faintly right there. There's the point. Right here. And a comment I found on the Calling All Engines instrumental was Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oscar arrives in Japan, mind matching moment in the Still Darkness, different variation. They transition to the Calling All Engines fight theme, which makes me think they should have been used in Evangelion in the first place.
Yeah.
But for different scenes, like original ideas,
Yeah.
like I said earlier.
Yeah.
And that's how these scenes were used in season 9. And another theme thing was Rosie's theme in this special, and she wasn't a character yet. How about that? Rosie's theme, and she wasn't a character yet.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes of season 12. Deleted scene is Harvey with a CGI face. Then, and final is him without one. Before, after. CGI concept art. Hank being a challenger, and Annie Clarabelle having molded faces. CGI models. For example, like the first variant of Calling All Engines fight theme being used in Evangelion be used for when Mari drives that bus from that British theme park from there to the Oigawa Railway workshops. Topped off Thomas variant being used when the C11 tank engine at that theme park will run away. The Thomas's Tricky Tree variant being used for when an electric engine at the northern of Kyushu with the coach gets back to the island of Honshu, but then crashes into the C11. And the cool truckings variant will be used for when the Scammel Scarab snub-nosed Lori will carry that Peter Sam-like model, now dressed as Peter Sam and Madge, will race down the line heading to the Oigawa Railway. They're all heading to Senzu, like they're both variants. Calling All Engine soundtrack. The favorite themes from the hit era. It was even used in Thomas's Tricky Tree.
Yeah.
The music of the engines fighting and calling all engines was reused here when Thomas shunts the flatbed thinking he sees the tree. It would have also been used for a deleted scene, the great discovery of the truck rolling down Morgan's mine and crashing through another blocked area and onto Great Waterton, and then Lady slows it down using Tai Chi.
Yeah.
And also being used for what really happened to the missing coal truck after some of the coal was taken off it and given to Lady. Like it rolls down the mountain the same way as Thomas did. That's what the Thomas's tricky tree variant would be used for. We got Edward's counterparts, Angel and versus Devil. Like this, him and Edward's exploit, and him and Edward strikes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's getting late. I'll see you next time, okay?
Yep. This
Bye.
is an accurate depiction of Edward.
We'll see you next time too.
I'll see ya.
We'll see you.
Also, Train King commented, and this might not have been the best stream, but I guess I should keep it up for now. I don't know if I will. So join me again day after tomorrow, where I will stream for the first day of winter. This is James and Sailor Jupiter Fan 2001 saying see you in 2 days.